Hello and welcome to Roll and Release. I'm Diane Butera, and today we're going to work with a soft foam roller to release fascia. It's going to feel like a massage, only a lot cheaper. A little reminder, I use a very squishy foam roller. It's actually called a soft foam roller. It's not the black hard one that feels more like a torture device. So I highly recommend getting this type of a roller, soft foam roller. So we're going to do an all over myofascial release using the soft foam roller. Let's get started. Let's put the foam roller down. Sit at the end of the foam roller. And by the way, if you're particularly tall, you might need a block at the other end. One hand on the floor, hike yourself up. Get your tailbone at the very bottom, lie down. Get your head centered here. Forearms on the floor, and just take a moment here to get friendly with your roller. Rolling side to side, just enjoying that movement. Let your whole body sink towards the floor. Let your head be heavy on the roller. Let your sacrum be heavy on the roller. You might even want to have some nice music playing when you go to listen to this on your own, so that you can have that experience of really relaxing, feeling like you're having your own little mini massage here. All right, so feet are planted on the floor, hands are down on the mat here. Try rolling your hips to one side and your head the other way. And go opposite, head the other direction, hips the other way. Making a little S shape here. All right. You can actually do a lot of core work on the roller. We're just going to do a little bit here today. First, I'd like you to draw your lower ribs together and towards the floor. So you're knitting your ribs using those corset muscles, transverse abdominis. With your hands on the floor, take a nice big inhale. Press into your left foot, and on the exhale, hover your right foot above the floor, maybe about an inch, not much at all. Just hovering here. You feel how your belly muscles support you. Put that foot down, big inhale. Exhale, press into the right foot, shift the weight a little bit and lift the left foot, just hovering it above the floor, not very high. All right, we're going to move on to non-support here, using the hands on the belly. Remember, it's a short distance from the roller to the floor. You can always put your hand down if you want. Take a nice big inhale, and on the exhale, shift your weight over to your left foot and hover your foot off the floor. Requires using your core to support yourself here. Come back down. Nice and long through the back of your neck, by the way. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Hover your foot over the floor, using your core muscles to support you here. There you go. Let's try it one more time. It's kind of fun. Remember, you can always put your hand down. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Shift the weight a little bit. Hover the foot over the floor. Put your foot down, nice big inhale, and hovering the foot over the floor. Notice how your core is supporting you here, and come back down. Bring your arms up in the air, drop your shoulders, but your arms are straight. Turn your hands to face the wall behind you, back overhead, and then back this way, and then to the outside, and just turning the hands, rotating the entire arm. There you go. Reach your fingertips up to the ceiling, reach way up there, and then drop both shoulders. A little kerplunk there, shoulder slaps. Reach your right hand way up and drop. And left hand, just notice the sensation on your back body, both fingertips reaching the hands up to the ceiling, long through the back of your neck, and drop. Bring your hands to your shoulders and make some circles. Noticing how that feels on your upper back, and go the other direction. Make little circles, make big circles, but the point is to enjoy the sensation on your upper back here. There you go. And then open your hands up nice and wide, backs of your hands on the floor, big chest opener here. Let your lower ribs sink down towards the ground. Bring your arms overhead, backs of your hands touching the floor if possible, and then back, all the way back by your side, fingertips towards your feet. Do that again. Think of snow angels if you ever had the pleasure of doing that. Keep the lower ribs sinking down towards the floor here, so you keep that integration in the belly. And this time when the arms come up overhead, lift your hands up, come all the way through, and then go back the direction you came, opening up big and wide. There you go. And one more time, hands to your shoulders and make some big circles here. And go the other direction. Open your hands up nice and wide, like you're making a cactus arms or goalpost arms. Drop your elbows towards your waist just a smidge and drop the backs of your hands towards the floor. Yeah, another big opener here. Now draw the elbows a little closer towards the waist, just going up and down a bit here. All right, hands to your side, hands on the floor, falling off your roller, easy as falling off a log. Just shift the weight over and you come all the way up. We're gonna bring that roller so it's perpendicular to your body. You can put your forearms on the roller, adjusting where it's gonna be. I like it at the bottom of your shoulder blades. Relax your head into your hands. You're gonna do some side bends, touching your elbow or reaching your elbow towards your right hip and left elbow towards left hip. Again, noticing how that feels on your upper back, massaging that area there. Let your head be heavy in your hands. You can close your eyes if you want, enjoying the sensation. Now we're gonna work with the upper back here. Press your feet into the floor, lift your hips, and slide that roller to the top of your shoulders. Then press into your feet and bring the roller down just across the bottom of the shoulder blades. And that's all you wanna do, rolling back up and back down. If it's too much work to keep your hips lifted up, you can go onto a hardwood floor or some kind of slippery floor so that your hips can be down and you can just slide your bottom across the floor. That's an option too. Okay, you do not have to hold your hips up here. I have rubber mats, so that's not gonna work here. Bring your hips down one more time, elbow towards your hip and elbow towards your hip. Roll over to your side, sit up. Drop that roller away from you so that you can put your head down. The roller's all the way overhead. And then put your hands on either end of the roller. Lift your head and bring that roller so it's just at the baseline where your hair meets your neck. It's at this occipital ridge here. It's not really on your neck. It's not way up on your skull. Just right there at the occipital ridge. You can feel that little indentation here. And if you want, you can hold on to the roller or not. Turn your head over to the left, looking at your left shoulder. And nice and slow, turn your head over to the right. Close your eyes, relax, enjoy the sensation here. And let's do one more time on each side. It feels so nice. Nice and slow. And come back to center. Make a big wide oval, ear to ear. Draw a big wide oval with your nose, go the other direction. And bring your hands to the roller. You're going to give yourself a little traction here. Very slowly start to push the roller away. Giving yourself some traction, so take your time. It can feel particularly good if you take your time here. Stay relaxed. I promise you're not going to bonk your head because you're going nice and slow. Just noticing how that traction feels. Until you gently rest your head back onto the floor. All right, roll over to your side. I'm going to do the legs now. Bring your roller. Sitting up, bring your roller up so it's underneath your ankles. Underneath your ankles, cross your right foot over your left and just weighting, you're weighting, weighting weighting the bottom foot with your top foot and make some circles. Go both directions. Use that top foot to roll the roller up, and you're gonna move up the leg here, taking your time. You can also rock back and forth. I like making the circles. Going up the leg. Of course, however long your leg is gonna make a difference on how long it takes. And keep going up, weighting with the top leg. And I've reached the knee, so I'm going to stop here. Then we'll go to the other side, bring it back down to the ankle, cross the leg over, and it's the bottom foot that's moving. Get some nice ankle rolls out of this as well. Use that top foot to slide the roller up. What we're doing here is we're releasing fascia. Fascia is connective tissue. Roll it up. It envelops all the different muscles in our body. You have big, long fascial lines from your ankle all the way up to your head. It's quite interesting how fascia operates in our body. We didn't always know this, but it can play a major role in how you feel in your body. It can get kinks, it can get tight, cause restrictions. And a restriction on the right knee could be addressed by working with the left shoulder, according to how fascial lines work. We're just moving up this leg. It's quite interesting. When they used to do the whole dissection of bodies in anatomy, they used to toss the fascia out. Now they study it. All right, and one last time here. We're going to bring the roller up. We're going to work all parts of the leg. So now you have to do the hamstrings, the backs of the thighs. You can set yourself up here again. You can be on a slippery surface, so if you have a hardwood floor, you can do that. And then be on your forearms and slide your bottom, but I have my bottom up here. And do some duck feet and some pigeon toe. Now we'll work on the outside of the leg. You're on your side, bring your forearm over the roller. You're gonna bring that roller down so that you're resting your hip on the roller, top of your thigh here. Not really your hip, the top of your thigh. Cross your foot over here. This way you can push into that foot to draw the roller up and down. You can make some adjustments here. Make sure you've got plenty of space. Pushing into the foot to push the roller down to the knee, and then drop the foot down. You can turn more towards the roller, turn away from the roller. If you want, you can do some weighting. Putting one foot up top. And then here, let's bring the roller so it's down by the knee and bend and straighten here. And keep rolling it up, doing some bending and straightening. All right, roll on to forearms, so you're facing the floor, nose to the floor, working on the tops of the thighs here. And you can pull yourself forward and push yourself back. Again, you can do the duck feet and the pigeon toes. And we're doing a shorter practice for educational purposes. You might be doing this a lot longer because it feels so good. And let's do the other side. So the other leg. Perpendicular to the body, resting top of the thigh. You're on your forearm. Bring the top leg across so that you can push in to draw the roller down. Go all the way down to the knee, just above the knee. And turning back and leaning forward. And then this is really nice if you're doing some PT on your knee. Bring the roller all the way down so it's just above the knee, and then bend and straighten that lower leg, bending and straightening. You can go all the way up. There you go. Still have one more part of the leg to do, the inner thigh. So for that, I'm going to turn to the side for you. Take your roller, it's out in front of you, and tick-tock it off to the right. So the roller is at 2 o'clock. Here's 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Draw the roller down a little bit. Bring your forearms inside the roller. Straighten your left leg. It's the right leg. We're gonna work with the right leg first. Put the roller at the bottom there by your knee. And you're gonna push the knee away and draw the knee in. Pushing the knee away. This way we can really get to the inside here. Okay. Don't hesitate to adjust that roller so it's comfortable for you. And again, this is a good place to do the bend and straightening, working with the knee. I'm gonna slide it down here and get into that area. All right, other leg. Tick-tock it over to 11 o'clock. Torso comes on the inside, knee comes up on the roller, pressing the knee away and drawing the knee in. And when you're down by the knee, it's a good time to bend and straighten that leg, working with the fascia around the knee. Now let's come back up. I want to show you how to do a little work on the chest. Forearm on the top over the roller here. Hold onto the roller. And you just lean into it. Don't be too rough here. You've got a lot of lymph nodes in the armpit, chest area here, and you're just rolling back and forth here. We'll take the roller to the other side. Back and forth. Notice how we didn't do hands or feet. I have a whole separate video for happy hands, happy feet. That's using the pinky ball. Check that out. And if you like my videos, I hope you hit the like button. So I'm going to come back to doing the back because it feels so great. I'm using the forearms to roll it. Let your head be heavy in your hands. And slide that roller up to your shoulders, and you can do a little pulsing here even. Remember not to go to your low back. You can drop the hips quickly and then slowly roll down and drop the hips to pop that roller back up. And again, hips on the floor, a little side bending. And there you go. Hope you enjoyed that. If you don't have that soft foam roller, you might want to check that out. And until we meet again, be well.